Hey everybody, Fulcher Rash. Welcome back to 365 Days of Irish Tenor Banjo Tunes. Today is day 121. Earlier on this evening I was off in the shop working on some things. I'm working on converting a portion of the shop over to an area for my wife to do her pottery, rewiring and insulating and a whole bunch of things. Normally this time of year I can be out in the shop till 10, 11 o'clock at night, no problem. Really quite enjoy being out there. But now that I've committed to doing this banjo thing where I play a new tune every single day, I can see it's going to kind of cut into some of the other things that I do. But I think that's kind of one of the things of this. Like, if you want to get better at something, then you need to dedicate some time to it. And you need to make, if you do other things or you have other hobbies, you're going to have to sacrifice some of your time you spend on those things in order to get good at another thing. So anyways, along with that theme of dedication, tonight we are going to be playing a slide. I haven't touched slides yet. They vex me greatly. I don't understand them. They're written in 12/8, so they're sort of like they're the same sort of idea as a jig in a way, except jigs are like two groups of 3/8 notes in a bar, whereas here you've got 4. So, but the rhythms, like a jig tends to be quite just a bunch of eighth notes with a quarter and that's it. Whereas these seem to be very complex with lots of longs and shorts. We've even got dotted quarters and things like that. So, yeah, a little harder to sight read, a little harder to play. Not a lot of examples of them out there on the internet that I've found so far, but I haven't really gone hunting very hard because, like I said, they kind of just, it's something I've kind of tried a couple times when I come across them in the book, but every time I've like, no, let's find something easier. But eventually we're going to have to play them. So tonight we are going to be doing number 344 in the Banjo Buddies Big Book of 365 Irish Tunes. It's called the Bedford Cross, or Denis Murphy's number 2. Now, one thing I noticed, every once in a while, the Banjo Buddy puts these in 2 different keys. This one comes in D and A. I assumed that he would call that 2 separate songs, as, a lot of people do these kind of things to make their big numbers. But he actually calls those both 344. So you get some sort of bonus songs, I guess you could say. Anyways, we're going to try this through the first time nice and slow, like we always do. If you're a beginner, you can play along. Hopefully I get the rhythm and feel right, and then I'm going to do my best to speed it up a little bit. I don't think we're going to hit a fast pace on this one, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to try and speed that up a little bit. There is that one part I find weird, and I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Yeah, that sounds a little better if I play it right. Okay, I got to concentrate on that. All right, we're going to speed it up a little bit. Well, that wasn't actually quite as bad as I thought it would be, and it has kind of a nice little kind of lilty do up and down sort of tempo, little short, long, short, long, short, long kind of thing. Yeah, that was fun. Maybe I'll luck out with another slide another day. Anyways, that's it for this day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Slán.